I didn't know that was there. It's the best excuse I've got.
Careful. Whoever rounded up that junk will get territorial if we get close.
Guess we missed the meeting.
Let's look around. Maybe Zia left something behind.
Maybe.
Think I found something. Looks like a wire. Here goes nothing.
You know, kid, switches can be attached to things that explode.
This one was fine.
You've had me scanning those all game. Oh well, we know what's here. Oh, we know what happened.
Success. It's open. Reyes, I found a data pad with what looks like a nav point.
Must be where Zia's hiding the cargo. Probably left that behind for the buyer.
Why not just tell the buyer directly?
Frequencies can be hacked. Dead drops are considered safer, especially for a big sale.
Okay.
Did you find anything on your end?
The Salarian is a fence. No direct connection to the collective. My guess is Zia met him to find potential buyers. Let's follow up on those coordinates. I'll meet you there.
I guess I'll use my frequency to send you the... Have they really killed all the humans down there? Or the exiles down there? There's one by the car. I don't want to kill them. It seems silly. One thing I will say, the wildlife are very interested in our tech. Oh, that's grim. It left its eyes behind. Let's go. Let's just power through. We don't need to fight them.
Heat sink, Harper.
What for?
Plugging a hole in my armor, winds whistling through my nethers.
Here. And I don't ever want it back.
What a great way of fixing your armor, though. I have ignored mining so much, haven't I? Dead drop.
Outlaw camp.
It's so unsatisfying smashing into them like that.
Nice headshot.
Want a piece of me?
Hey, asshole.
Giving shield assist.
You two morons are just standing behind me with a shotgun each. I'm getting a buzz like there's something here. Predator cell. I think I am gonna have a sidewinder for myself as my personal weapon. I do like, and I can craft the counterfacts already. I can't do much with its rate of fire though.
You know you hum when you're aiming?
Works for me, don't knock it.
Wouldn't dream of it. Catchy tune.
Yeah, okay. You win game. I don't need to hear Drac humming.
Scavengers that stole the Angaran satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
Yeah, they're also
What are the odds
dead.
they'll surrender peacefully?
Less than 1%.
Party started without us.
Well, we'll have to go gate crash. That's a cool looking dropship. It's not as cool as the OT stuff. But it is quite a cool looking dropship. Well, that was easy.
It's empty.
What if this was all just some elaborate trick to get you here?
You mean there was never any cargo?
I mean,
Bravo. I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
Zia,
it's kind of
You
cute.
could never resist the big payout.
what can I say? I'm a greedy man.
That's why you don't have any friends. You're selfish.
She has you there.
Ouch.
You must be losing your touch, Reyes. I remember you being such a smooth talker. Right up until you dumped me.
So this is
Don't tell me
revenge?
that's what this is all about.
Of course not. You've been taking all the good jobs in Kadara. It's gotten more than my attention.
So what? The local smuggling union got together and decided to take me down?
Something like that.
Shit.
Move in.
Why are we going to kill everyone?
We've got targets!
She should have a shield or something. I'm stuck somewhere.
We're all clear.
She isn't an outlaw, right? There should be. That was so anticlimactic. Wasn't it? Why are you beeping? I think we're done.
knew I wasn't popular, but I never thought the other smugglers would team up against me. Kind of flattering, actually.
You'd be smart to keep a low profile.
Discretion is my forte. All that effort and no credits to show for it.
Story of my life.
You and me both.
I don't mind Reyes.
I should clean up this mess. Zia was a piece of work, but it feels wrong to leave her out in the open.
I can't argue with that. I think we're done again. Return to the Tempest. I can just do this, right? Right, if you extract me, then I absolutely can buy the fact that we'd leave the planet, because you're coming in to pick me up and then we just shoot off. So I'm okay with that. But if I'd have come all the way back to port and then got on the Tempest, we'd have had the same cutscene, the same thing would have happened, it would have just taken longer. And we'd just have to fly back down to do whatever we need to do. We've got to check in on our strike teams as well, haven't we? And our emails, and speak to Joel.
Ready to talk to you about the Ket transmitter?
Well, Gil can wait.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
From the Moshai, meeting with Axul. Jarl expressed that you wish to meet the Axul. It's been a long time since he and I spoke. He was so changed by the Ket, it was difficult to talk to him, but perhaps enough time has passed, and together we can reason with him. I've arranged a meeting at my laboratory on Aya. Please come at your earliest convenience. Okay. Call me from Reyes. Something interesting just fell in my lap. Aya diplomatic efforts. Do I care? This is from Tan, which is why I'm wondering if I care. When we left our old home, we never planned on having to negotiate with alien civilization for a new one. Vital we placate the Angara and keep them on our side. They've opened an embassy on Aya, and our diplomatic team is already settling in. I'm counting on you to ensure our success. You've established ties with the resistance leader, the Moshai, and Aya's governor. Do all you can to learn everything about them and their supporters. The better we understand Aya's political structure, the more successful we're gaining. Help colonizing Helia. He's all about that. How can we use it's a Solarian thing. How can we use this information against them and hold it against them? And espionage type. Like, Solarians are brilliantly done at that. Their brains are wired into that kind of, I need all the information, then I can see the big picture, and I can use it to my advantage. It's just how they are. It's not, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think he's doing it out of malice. It's just how the Solarians see the world. From Anonymous. Stolen Nexus goods. Pathfinder Ryder, I'm the one who is storing supplies around Nexus for delivery to Kadar. They were intended for hard-working and downtrodden exiles just trying to survive. The initiative cast them out with almost no regard for their future. Whole families, many of whom were only barely implicated in the revolts, all left because they couldn't bear to be separated from loved ones. I was able to make several deliveries before you took it upon yourself to shut down the pipeline. Enough to buy them some time and hopefully get them back on their feet. I've left my post on Nexus and joined these disenfranchised people. I want you to know that this was done out of concern and caring, not avarice or greed. Please don't take it out on the people of Kadar. Good luck to you. That's the leader of the collective. From Sellers. We cleared Sanjeev. great. Fine. Acknowledge. Move on. Error 982. Carrier signal interrupted from unknown sender. You execute her in the street, not even a trial. Sam's infested your... Oh, God. Fair's fair. When it's your turn, I'll show you the same mercy you showed my mother. From Alan. Oh, clever. Clever. I wonder if anything comes of that, actually. From Nyx. This is Sidera. Oh, yeah. Vetra's sister. Yeah. Sid. I know this isn't following protocol because who am I to contact a Pathfinder through their personal console, right? But I know Vetra will tell me I'm overreacting. And I swear I wouldn't do this unless I thought it wasn't something serious. There's just stuff going on here that doesn't really add up, and people are getting hurt. It's hard to explain. Can we meet in person? I'm in operations. Yeah, okay. From PB... Typically I don't write things like this down, and if I do, I certainly don't send it and relinquish control of its use. But I kind of want this recorded for posterity. What we did, floating like that, figuring out how, and then figuring out how to make each other crazy. That was fun. You relaxed and invigorated me, all at once. I'll take it. I'll take it. Spread the word at Tartarus and port your expert handling of the Rokar. A few embellishments, and left out my involvement, of course. So he's setting me up to take the shit from the Rokar. From Drac about the matriarch credits. It was a scam. Do me a favor and don't tell Vetra, okay? Poor Drac. I love Drac. Oh, he's one of my favourite characters in this game already. Yeah, Ryder thought Shannara spoke to Jar for some reflection. He seems to accept that the process of exaltation cannot be reversed. Thank you for backing me up. I know it wasn't easy delivering bad news, especially to a friend. We're not really that close. But sometimes that's the only way we can move forward and begin to heal. I will continue to run tests and study the data you obtained from the Ket facility regarding exaltation. I don't expect the results to change, but it can't hurt to be thorough. Okay. I guess we should do a crew roundup.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
Yeah, my first thought, 70 kilos is about human. Maybe Asari, because they're smaller.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
All right. I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
I mean, surely somebody in Kadara would try and sneak on.
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your
Can I put a
revamp
stop to
risks
this?
Power imbalance between decks. Something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Callow.
I know, just please don't let this distract you.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
She has a whole... Oh, God. Right, okay. I found a data thing.
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure that's a good idea.
Of all the ideas so far, it's the one most likely to blow up in our face.
Oh, thanks for the inspiration. Any other bubbles you want to burst?
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults.
Yeah.
It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
if she's not seen... She's the Remnant expert, right? If she's not seen anything weird, then why not? I was going to change out some weapons, wasn't I? Right, we need to speak to Jarl. I think we should speak to everyone.
When's the last time you had a normal conversation?
Lexi? Yeah.
Normal conversation. No. This is you trying to figure me out. Categorize my flaws. Put a label on me.
Why do we need to hear this?
Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you.
Oh god. I don't want to know. How many points have we got to spend? 2. I think I might do that. In fact, I am going to do that. Credits isn't what I need at the minute. And credits, and then earn more credits. Oh no, hold on, what's that? Better prices when buying and selling. I think I'll have that. Oh no, I'm having that. Further increase. Although... well, we've gained another 4. I'm going to take trade capacity. Up to 200. Yeah, that's okay. That works.
I got the popcorn, and whatever Graxon is.
Thank you. I owe Cora for letting me use her clearance. This'll be fun, like watching vids with Sid when she was little.
Oh, we're doing this now? I don't know. Let's make sure all my team survived. And level up, nice. And they gained lucky. Failed, but no negs. Didn't level up. They shouldn't be failing bronze. Not really. I mean, there's a chance to, but they shouldn't be failing bronze. What have we got? $78 is worth... it's worth it on the gold. They have a 92. It's 2% less than November, but they will get XP. And they need to level up, so we'll do that. 84. Nice. Not worth it. Job done. Well, what? We've already had an email from Reyes. Game? Would you mind telling me what you're doing, please? Thank you.
Trading with Kadara and Aya, we don't have a reliable food source in Helios yet. I'm sure you'll find a way.
I don't know what that is.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Reyes. Yeah.
Ryder, how's my favorite Pathfinder?
These look so terrible. These
So you said
holograms.
you called about something important.
Thought you could use a night off. Sloane's holding a get-together for the locals. I managed to snag an invite. Care to be my +1?
Sloane doesn't seem like the party type.
She sees these events as a necessary evil to keep the people happy.
I'd never say no to free drinks.
Especially from Sloane's Reserve. I'll meet you outside Outcast HQ.
This might be a way in. Come on. Yeah, this might be a way in. Get to Sloane, get some dirt or something.
Thought you should know I keep finding crumbs here on the counter.
Forget it, Drac. It's still your turn to clean the galley.
I think something's nibbling our stores. Something that doesn't belong. Possibly something tasty.
I'll keep an eye out for stowaways. What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Good question.
My Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good. Even with me for a granddad.
Kesh is good.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
I'm not going to do the girl thing. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on dropping that one because we have so many other quests. I don't know why it's a lift. I feel like stairs would have been okay. Didn't see anything. Do now.
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
How long have we been over mass?
Pirates, exiles, severed heads. Kadara Port's a peach, huh?
It's like the old days.
Sloane Kelly is the pit. Anything you needed?
We need to do the Asari arc before we can progress with Korra.
More crumbs. Going where?
Well, they're not going to be up ladders. The food was in here. There's no way we're just leaving food out. Right? All of this needs to be while we're in flight, this should really be locked away. The Expanse taught me that. Am I just going to walk around with the scanner out?
Your Moshai's tough. Reminds me of my mum. She never had to stand her ground against the phalanx of Ket. But she put up with me. Heroic efforts all around. You dick.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
There wouldn't be anything in here, right? I don't eat cereal in the bedroom. I just stumble over the bed. That sounds like something Ryder would do. We need to go and speak to Jarl at some point. I don't even know where Jarl is. Oh no, yes I do. He's up here.
Hey, Jal. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared.
Yeah, you were. Admit
One
it.
second.
Own it.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
Makes sense. I understand that.
Whatever gets you through.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
They love
Doesn't
it.
like a personalized poem.
Me.
Great.
I don't.
Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does.
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drak.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative.
He'd still stab someone with it.
You like one?
Jal, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
I feel like that a lot.
Good to know. Yes, thanks for sharing that.
It's called the human condition,
Just
isn't
be
it?
yourself.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you.
But I'll take one of those daggers now. Thanks. Right, crumbs. There better not be crumbs on the bridge. Alright, we'll have Callow flayed. Did we do that in this universe? Can we flay him? There's got to be something in here. There's always some trash in here. That's new. The hell is that? Ghost framework. Present from Dad. Interesting. So what was that one? Is she picking up corpses? I don't want to trigger a cutscene with Gil.
Gil, here's that Ket transponder. The spy used it to get his orders.
Didn't want to do this yet.
What do we need from it?
Everything.
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon's ship.
Right.
Think you can figure it out?
I've been looking over the care tech we found so far. It may be a different galaxy, but physics still applies.
Okay.
Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off. Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
We don't have a choice.
I know we're still getting our feet wet, but I don't see another choice.
I knew running off to Andromeda would be dangerous, but shit. This is dangerous.
It is.
Only if we die.
Why did PB's quest just end? Because she's emailed me about the scanner, right? Okay. Gil, have you been eating the cereal again? It isn't in here anyway. Drac, about our little stowaway.
Hey.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Can't even ask him. Silly. Callow is the weight, but we seem to have a stowaway as well. Although the crumbs aren't showing up anywhere I'd expect crumbs to show up.
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
I've already built one. In fact, I have one in the... Oh no, I'll have to build it, won't I? Is it the space hamster? Is that how they've added... The space hamster survived for 660 years? It'll be a different one from Mass Effect 2, obviously, but... Place the trap at the creature's lair. It's not a lair, it's a nest. It's a space hamster. It has to be. What else could it be?
One trap, ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
Friendly neighborhood space hamster. Yeah! It might not be. Oh, I missed that little guy. He was cool. He didn't do anything. But he was still cool. Right, let's go and speak to Callow. About this excess weight we have in the bulkhead. New project. I've got a new remnant project in the work. It's going to be big. Come say hi in my room. Okay. Non-work related email from Jal. Ryder, I told Liam and PB and Lexi a childhood story that the mothers used to tell us when we were small. It's from our oral history of the time before the Scourge. The crew said I should write it down so that it could be added to the cultural centre in Nexus. A wayward child. Long ago there was a child who was very stubborn and wouldn't listen to any wisdom. Not from her father, not from her many mothers. One day, seeking adventure, she snuck aboard a spaceship with an unknown destination. The child was brave to seek adventure. However, she ended up getting spaced with a lot of garbage. Deservedly, she froze in the cold vacuum of space and died. The end. I don't know why the crew enjoyed it. It's a terrible story meant to scare youngsters into obedience. Is this a novelty to your people? If so, how do you humans keep children from hurting themselves? Interesting. Okay, so are we going to bang in this zero-G pod thing again or what?
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
You said to come and meet you.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she
I'm
was
not that
upper
bothered about
crust.
this.
An ambassador. Respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
How's your current project looking?
Both observers are functioning as designed. Mine will never have offensive capabilities like yours. She's just a plaything. Keeps me company. The kind of company I can shut down whenever I want.
Oh, that's a different one.
Feelings.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
Oh, I thought that was mine.
You know it.
I'm not doing that one. PB. Just did that.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Don't give me a mission to speak to someone and then not have them trigger the conversation to actually speak to them. Let's dock. And then we'll do another mission. We need to do
Parts you
Reyes.
found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille
Jesus.
wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear.
The
She
Expanse?
must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
She's only saying that because she never met me.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
It's nice, actually.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
That's kind of cool. Right, let's go see Reyes before we leave. Takes forever to get anywhere in this game. I like talking to the thing that really sold me on Mass Effect wasn't the gameplay. First one, when I first played it. It was the conversations with the crew. I'd never played a game where you could just go and talk to the crew, your companions, and have different conversations with them, and it felt like you really built a relationship. Whereas...
Can't find good help to save my life.
Interesting. You know, that was the first time that I'd done that. And then Mass Effect 2, when you've got other companions, but then the old favourites, or most of the old favourites, come back in a big way. Sadly, Rex doesn't. He's in there, but it's not as much. But it just felt like it was meeting old friends again. And I think this is the problem with this game. It's a whole, because it has to be, a whole host of new characters. So they're not messing around with the original trilogy's canon ending. They're not messing around with the timeline. They're not doing anything anywhere near Shepard. There's just little references to it. But the problem with that is they've made characters who are just...
asked you to meet him at the entrance.
Okay. They're just not as interesting.